Well, hey everybody, walking through the 100-acre woods out here. This is Randy, Ragamuffinpiper. I had a couple things I wanted to share with you today. I don't know how profound they are or how important they are. Well, I hope you'll stick around for a few minutes and maybe something for everybody. I don't know. It's not going to be for everybody. All right, here we go. Well, it is a cloudy and cold day here at the 100-acre woods at Hidden D Ranch, and yeah, it's winter. What can I say? Little sun this way, so we'll point this way. Got my Rattray out. Love this pipe. Good stuff. This is a Fachen 106. Oh, what's that thing around your neck, you say? Well, this has not started out a really fabulous week. Some of you may know or may not know that I have health issues when it comes to nerve pain in my neck. So that's a sad, long story, and we won't go over it. But last night and today, not good days. So this is a rice sock. It quite literally is a sock full of rice. If you need some heat on something and you get tired of those things that get hot and get cold real fast, well, this is an old school thing. This has been around for a long time. It's just white rice, I think it is. You throw it in the microwave for a couple minutes. It'll stay hot for a long time. So I'm trying to help myself not being grimacing all the time on the screen here while I chit-chat with you. Just get through the day today. Some days, that's about the best you can do, isn't it? The old black dog thinks she's caught her varmint over here. See if I can turn this around and let you see her hunt. She'll get it too. Telling you. So I'm out here doing the best I can. Thought I'd share a couple of things, and there couldn't be probably more opposite of each other. I've got a little something to share with you about well, I keep hitting this thing on tree limbs. If you didn't know, I'm in the forest. I got a little gadget that my wife bought me for Christmas. I've been wanting for quite a while. And I'm going to show it to you. It's not just for pipes and tobacco accessories and things like that. It's good in the kitchen. I'll show you that here in a couple minutes. Pretty handy. I think it's going to help quite a bit with keeping everything fresh. But you know, something also crossed my mind. I used to have a friend. I still have a friend. He's not dead. His name is Pastor Dave. And yeah, he was a outreach type guy. He was a regular pastor as well, but when we were doing our production work and all of our concerts and stuff, he was just, we called him Mr. Happy. Because the guy always had a smile on his face. Man, oh gosh, he just laughed and had a good time. He was Mr. Happy. Or Pastor Happy, or whatever you want to call him. He wasn't sometimes even slap happy. But we were thinking about there's been some teaching about prayer here lately in our church, and he came to mind because he really taught me a lesson about the value of just of spontaneous. You know, you could be going through something, and maybe you know, somebody would be having a hard day, or maybe one of your kids was suffering or something like that, and you'd tell him, and Dave would just kind of get serious for a second, and he'd say, "Bless him, Lord, just bless him." And it dawned on me here many years ago, and again yesterday, just how maybe some of us think we got to be all proper and take the time and set aside and put our hats down, and I'm not belittling reverent prayer and the power and the experience of spending time doing that. It's a good thing, and if you don't, you might think about it, and someday if you haven't been doing it, you probably be compelled to it. But it struck me how every day, how easy and how just spontaneous you could be when somebody says, you know, "Oh, would you pray for me," or something like that, online, or someone that's not in person. If you do that in person, you probably should just do it right there. But, you know, bless them, Lord. And that's it. It's that easy. Sometimes we think that kind of stuff don't work. It's just a platitude, you know. I don't think so. I think that God hears the short prayers just as much as he hears the long and flowery ones. The ones that are cast up in blood, sweat, and tears, or whatever. He hears the "bless him, Lord." Well, so maybe sometimes when you're hearing something that maybe somebody could really benefit from it, you know, don't hold back. Maybe a quick "bless him, Lord" is all it'll take. Sure made an impact on me. And now, if you've stuck around through that little bit, I want to show you a gadget that I got. So here we go, and I'll go up by the house because I'm gonna put this on a table, and you guys tell me what you think. All right, I'll be right back. A little Backwoods, or Backwoods, little Backwoods, black and gold. Pretty good stuff. I think we've talked about that before. Ordered a little bit just so I could have some more. Got my coffee with me, and I'm up here in the driveway next to the Tink and the Gray Lady. Wanted to share something with you. So here we are. Now, normally I store a lot of my pipe tobacco in the bigger ceramic containers. I've purchased quite a few at the antique stores, and well, I'll tell you what, you get a lot better deal at secondhand shop. Got some good ones. However, I don't always have enough tobacco to put in those, so a lot of my smaller blends that I purchase, up to maybe 6-8 ounces, in an old ball jar, you know, Kerr, Ball, whatever brand you see it in. This is Country Squire Second Breakfast, and you can see it all in there. And in the kitchen, you know, we use a lot of these bigger jars like this. Got the same wide mouth on it. That's what is that? That's brown rice. That's what's in there. And man, I'm gonna have to put some of that on my shopping list. Anyhow, that's not what we're here to talk about. Okay, now I think we're lit. But you know, when you close these up, they're airtight, but they're not vacuum sealed. And a lot of times, you know, things like rice and beans, or what, you know, all the dry goods you can think of, I even keep some of my candy in these. You know, something I don't eat very much of, but I want a piece or two on hand. So I have a glass jar like this with it in there. Orange slices, if you must know. My dad's favorite little candy snack was orange slices with the little sugar coating on them, and those were, and still are, a family heirloom type treat. And I store them in there. They don't get hard and difficult to eat. So, on my Christmas list was one of these little gizmos right here. I forget the name of it. I shall put a picture of that right here from the box so you can see. I'm not sure where my wife ordered it, but you can get them in a lot of different places. This is an electric mason jar vacuum sealer. And I kind of thought, I don't know if them things work. Did you see those things and think, I don't think so. But here we go. I'm not going to do them both. Obviously, when you want to vacuum seal a bigger jar, it takes a little longer for the unit to work, but it's still done in less than 30 seconds. You know, it's sealed up, airtight. These lids are all popped in because this jar is under vacuum. Doesn't mean the stuff won't move. Gravity still exists, yes. But it's vacuum sealed in there. So let's see if you can hear the lid. I'm gonna get off camera here a little bit and see if you can hear it. I think you did. So if you're getting in there to get you a little pinch out of there, and you're going to enjoy it, but it's something that's going back on the shelf real quick, and you're not going to keep it out. Here's how I seal mine up. Yes, it will work with labels on the top. Doesn't seem to bother it. You just make sure there's nothing on the top or nothing on the lid, so it'll seal. Put the lid back on, keep the ring separate, put the lid there. There's one button, it ain't hard to use. Alright, put this little doodad on the top. I have to be careful because you do have to put some pressure on it to get it to go. I don't know if you heard it, but there was a little tick right there at the end. And that was the lid popping in under vacuum. Take it off. Under vacuum. Screw on the lid. Vacuum sealed. Now, in case you're wondering, is that thing foolproof? No, I just took me like 5 attempts to get it to work because I'm out here and this bench isn't very stable, and when I pushed on it, it wasn't on straight. Got to get it on straight, got to get it set straight, push the button, read the directions. They're very simple and short. I've only used it a few times, but my goodness, that is good stuff. Keeping that stuff vacuum packed and keeping our leaf more precious by the day, I might add, right about now. Nice and dry. So, I hope you enjoyed the little gizmo here. DooDad, as my dad would call it, who's the neighbor. Little doodad for your tobacco cellar. Not so bad for the kitchen pantry neither, so might be worth something. They're not cheap, particularly, but you know, for a birthday present, somebody might spend a little extra or something like that. I don't think I'd go out and just buy one for my tobacco collection because I'm retired, remember? Anyhow, that's my one for the whole video right there. That was it. Not even saying it again. Starts with an A, ends with a W. Not saying it again. Make it the best day yet, would you? It's a Monday. Yeah, I still got my neck heater on. And some days it's just work to pick one foot up and put one down, isn't it? But you got to keep moving. So have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you all for being subscribers and pushing the button. Push the like button if you would. If you didn't like it, never mind. We'll see you back here at the 100 Acre Woods real soon. Take care. Love you all. What is my name again? Randy. Ragamuffinpiper. Bye-bye now.